Hello, Christian brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk about something that is, kind of weighing on me a little bit. There are two big forces, and overall there's one big spiritual force, which is the devil and his demons, and sin, obviously big sin. But right now, what I see in our nation right now is that there are two things that the devil is kind of puppeteering in our nation, and that either which one, if they take over, or both if they take over, will crush this nation and will turn essentially the last genuinely free nation into a dictatorship. Who knows what'll happen from there? And that is Marxism and Islam. You know why? Marxism seeks to destroy what they call the nuclear family. It villainizes family and it villainizes religion, even though it is a religion itself. And it pushes this very oppressed versus the oppressor theme. And while themes like that exist in history, it's not necessarily in the United States. I mean, it is. Trying to think of how to say this, because with the whole Fauci thing, that's probably the closest thing we have to it. The oppressors oppressing just Americans in general. This is very dangerous because statistics show that in areas where the father is not at home, in areas where the father is non-existent, boys and girls alike, but much higher likeliness for boys, tend to act out, and it's a very, very unstable where men aren't. Very unstable families are typically without fathers, or with fathers, but they're not doing a great job. But areas with fathers lack this insane criminal activity that areas without fathers have. And Islam, it's a religion that is violent. It is violent. That is a objective truth, because in the Quran it does say that if you find an infidel, essentially anyone who doesn't believe in Islam, kill them. And it doesn't say it in the Quran. Well, it's happened. It's happened in these Islamic states, whether the Quran says it or not. People who have become apostates from Islam in these Islamic states have been murdered by their own families. So the reason why both of these regimes, first Marxism and then this evil religion, if they take over, will just go to town on America and destroy everything we care about and value and appreciate every day. Marxism has always resulted in communism, such as the Mao regime, Maoism, and the Soviet Union. Islam is an extremely violent religion, no matter what people tell you. And whether or not the Quran says that you should kill infidels are killed by Muslims. And it does happen today, whether you like it or not. Remember the 21? That is still happening. It's exactly like Jesus said. Mothers kill daughters. Fathers, sons. Brothers, sisters. Brothers versus brother, sister versus sister. Brother versus sister. This rivalry, Islam sounds exactly like what Jesus warned us about. Anyways, and Islam is a violent religion, as I just said, and anybody who values freedom of religion will be sorely disappointed if they vote for an Islamic regime. And they kill infidels. It does say it in the Quran. And with an Islamic State, what you do will not be safe anymore. And with a Marxist regime, what you do will not be safe anymore either. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it before you support Islam in school systems, before you support Islam in governance. Do you want to live, grow up, get married, have kids, be a father or a husband, be a father and husband, and die and live to an old age and die at an old age, Lord willing, in a nation that's free, like our nation is now, mostly? Or do you want to live in an Islamic state where they will kill you for not being a Muslim? Or a Marxist regime where they will put you to the fields and they will force you to work? And they will indoctrinate you and they will hypnotize you. So, yeah. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Why did I decide to make that joke? Whatever. Have a good night, everybody. Do not support Islam in public spaces. Well, do whatever you want, but I would highly recommend you to not support Islam in government or your school, because it is a violent religion and they will use freedom of religion against you. And so what can we do? What can we do against this? Encourage everyone to live a righteous life individually. And if we all as individuals work on living a life that is God-fearing, then we will have a much better society by far. So, and I mean, our society is already pretty good. I mean, it's poisoned by these DEI, Black Lives Matter, woke, all this stuff that is like opinioned by Marxism and just sin in general. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. Yeah.